this? Never, Louis. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm good now.
Bump your shit up a little bit. Get it popping.
I smoked up with the riders. Do a slap when we ride up.
What's this?
Stay inside or get fired.
Live and die in Chicago.
It's the anthem.
Green light and cigar.
Episode 141.
Face Value Podcast.
That's how we ride in Chicago. I smoked up with the riders.
Oh, I gotta listen to
Do a
this.
slap when we ride up.
You gotta talk over it too, though.
Stay inside or get fired.
Should be game over.
Green light and cigar.
Go.
If I tell them to blow, I keep that metal close.
Boom, boom.
That's how we ride in Chicago.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is, baby. It's the Face Value Podcast. You already know I'm here with my best friends, Nady Jack, Kurt the King, and we have episode 141. You know what I'm saying?
141.
Yeah, we in a new location, man. Shout out to boy Jorge. He got the vibes going in this motherfucker.
Letting us borrow the crib. We got a lot of adult things going on right now.
Yeah.
Jimmy ITK, Jimmy in the kitchen just cooked up for us, man. Had us eating fucking artisanal carrots and shit, bro. Motherfucking cauliflowers. That shit was heading up.
They made a citrus vinaigrette.
Steak, boy.
It was all busting too.
Motherfucking gluten-free bread.
Making bread is crazy.
Jimmy in the kitchen, man, he went down because I said podcast before that we gonna start recapping our family dinner before.
Oh yeah.
So I put some pics on the gram, bro. That shit was busting. We was around. This is our first time being around the table. I felt like we was like Jersey Shore.
What kind of comparison is that's fucking crazy?
They used to have
That's not what I
family
expected you
dinner.
to say at all.
How do you even know that?
They used to have family dinner every Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know you were
All them
tuned
niggas,
in.
Vinny and them. Yeah, I was tuned in.
You know their
bro.
names and shit?
Hell yeah. You ain't watched that shit?
No.
I mean, those was like
you're
real
a
celebrities.
wildin'. You're a wild. That shit was funny as hell.
Also, happy birthday to my favorite person on the planet.
More life. More
Yvette.
life. You to Yvette Confettis. You know what I'm saying?
It's a very good day.
Yeah, don't.
Yes.
We just had to turn them down. They was turning up in there for real.
She's the only thing that's not a joke about today.
I'm stuck on. You ain't watched Jersey Shore, bro?
No.
You don't know about the letter?
I've
bro?
never seen a full episode.
You've never seen a full episode of Jersey Shore?
It's
Bro, that
funny.
shit
It's funny.
as hell.
It's funny. Like the clips and shit I've seen. I never like just like
You're
ran
like
a
Dear
bunch of
Sal.
episodes.
Dear Sal. Ronnie was at bed with his head in between. Like, niggas got the letter like tattooed on their bodies with his face in between a fat bartender's titties.
That is nuts.
Or when Sam was like, are you friends with her? He looked up.
Oh, I do remember seeing that clip. Instant fade.
That was I think that was like peak of like reality TV, bro.
No, yeah. That
was
show
the
was
peak.
gigantic.
Because then it turned into like the housewife shit and the love and hip hop and type shit. I ain't never really got into that shit. But before that, I was all about all of that MTV shit. Real World, Road Rules, The Challenge.
The challenge was kind of ass, but real world.
No, The Challenge was hard, bro. They had the motherfucking the Gauntlet, the
You actually watch
Inferno.
that shit?
Hell yeah, I know that shit, bro. I used to watch that shit. That shit was shit.
Whatever happened to those like terrible speed dating shows from that time?
Oh,
They all got
man.
girlfriends.
Rome Raiders and shit.
Next is one of the illest shows
Next
of all
is like
time.
my favorite because I love when like bro would get off the bus and the girl would be like, next.
Next. Instantly, the instant next.
I'm 19 and I'm trying to get in between.
Fucking Eliminate and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucking
Eliminate,
Change
right?
Your Heart. We was just talking about the game. The game was on Change Your Heart before he was a rapper, for real.
Jimmy called him Jason by his government.
Nah, I was over that. I realized I had a homie that had a cousin that was an actor that moved out to LA, and he got out there and he got on one of them shows, and like it's literally all fake. They ain't even using his real name. Oh yeah, you here?
Oh man,
You here to prove that to us, yo? Yeah, all that shit is fake, yo.
Yep.
My cousin Damon, like his homeboy is on Room Raiders, and he was like, "That's not my room. That's a set." He's like, "It was a set." We just lit on that shit.
so they just put like nut all in the yeah.
I'm like, why y'all have to portray me bogus? Like,
Imagine homie's job it is to get the nut off on the sheet.
nah, it's a
Right,
nigga
we
that-
need you to bust like 3.
Imagine it's reverse.
Because like whenever Santoso been watching, let me get that video.
It's reverse, man. It's like whoever goes into the set and puts the nut on the thing. They got like it's like some synthetic.
No, it's got to be
probably.
genuine nut.
Nah, it's like some.
No, those radar detectors don't pick up fake nut.
The black lights.
Motherfucker with like a squirt thing. Right there. But all that shit is fake, man. Nate here, if y'all ain't seen some of our earlier episodes, Nate here was on Cheaters one time. How did you even get on that bitch for real?
So I had like
He got cheated on.
Hold on. With Joey Greco. Like he met Joey Greco was the host, right?
No, it was Clark Gable III. Rest in peace.
Oh, he did?
It's all right. But like fucking so like the dude that was like fucking my quote unquote girlfriend in the show, those were both of my friends. And the dude was at like a club or whatever, and he met one of the producers, and she was like, I think you're sick. Would you want to be on Cheaters? Like she like booked for the show, and he was like, yeah. She was like, all right, pick 2 friends. And he was like, do y'all want to run this? And I said, absolutely. Right away. I didn't even think about it. I was like, yes. Let's go.
Yeah, the perfect scam.
Yeah, y'all gotta. We'll link it in the description. You gotta watch.
Wow.
Because Nate gives it up. Yeah. Wasn't it first try too?
First try.
You channeled some other anger you had.
I was mad.
Yeah, you definitely got cheated on before.
I remember watching Nate's episode of Cheaters for the first time. I was like, if he don't fight, like I'm gonna be mad. Then he started fighting. I was like, good.
Bruh, we got to the bar. They all knew I was coming too. And like all my friends were there waiting on me and shit.
But you didn't know he was coming, did you?
Okay. All right, anyways. So fucking I run up to the y'all see it or whatever, but like I literally run up to the table. They're like they've been drinking, they're waiting on me for like an hour. You know what I mean? We had to do like interview outside the Dallas Cowboys Stadium and shit. Like we had the whole backdrop. And I like ran back there and just like flipped the table over. There was like 11 glasses on it.
The server was like, this motherfucker. He's taking it too
I was
far.
like, my bad, but he was like, thanks for bringing everyone here for real. But I had to sweep it up, you know.
Oh, they made you clean it up?
I mean, I helped.
Go look that shit up.
It was like my hometown bar, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
They put it on there. You just Google Cheaters.
Nate did not put it on.
No, I said they put it on there.
You said Nate put it on.
Nah, they put it on
It's
there.
on Nate's YouTube
And
channel.
they made his name Nate Jenkins.
No, Nate Dinkins.
Dinkins, that's what it is.
That's worse.
Nate
They're like,
Dinkins.
oh, your name's Nathan Jackson. Let's do, how about Nate Dinkins? And I was like, okay.
That is a bad name.
Yeah, Dinkins.
I had
Man, stop it.
I had
She's like, and his name is corny? I'm definitely fucking this up.
I like had audition to be on the Real World one time.
You did?
Sick.
Yeah, and I made it to the second round. I thought I was gonna be on that bitch for real, because it
Man.
was like before, like it was like when I was like probably like 19, 20, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm on my scene kid shit, and I'm like, they ain't never had a
And all,
alt kid
Yeah.
on there. They might fuck with me. So me and my boy Damon went up there. They had the tryouts. It was at it was some bar in Lincoln Park. That we went up to, and we went up there and we had like a group interview, and like I remember like being outside smoking the square with my boy Damon. I'm like, bro, just be as rude as you can possibly be, bro.
oh, for the to like play the part or whatever.
I was
Yeah.
like, just be as rude as you could possibly be. And then like I just remember
You had to
like,
play the heel.
yeah, yo. I remember it was one time like, all right, so like we were doing like the group interview, and like we were like talking. We were in the same group. We made sure we were in the same group. And we were like, this is my boy. Like you should both put a song y'all ain't never had. And like he talking, and this girl like started talking. And I looked at Damon, and he looked at me, and he was like, shut up. The whole girl was like, what? He was like, I'm talking. And then after that, the producers like, yeah, y'all can come back. And then we had to come back for the next interview. It was at one of these hotels downtown. The Wit or some shit like that.
Yeah.
We went there and we had individual interviews and they ain't even call a nigga back.
Oh, man.
I thought I killed that shit. I went in there, I thought I killed it for real.
You walk in there like, fuck everybody. I'm trying to run fans all day.
Oh, God. They were like, so what do you do in your spare time? I was like, I go to shows. So fly me out to whatever city y'all flying out to and I'm going to shows. Y'all bring the cameras.
Yeah.
It was like perfect. I was like, how could they not? How could they not fuck with me? They did.
Make sure to peep my pit game.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
Like that could have been a whole thing.
Yeah.
They tweaked for real.
I wanted to be on there so bad, dude.
Cause you know why? Cause like once you get on the real world, you can come back for the challenge every year.
Fuck the challenge,
And be getting money for real.
I would body those challenges though.
Some of those challenges I'll body for.
They didn't look that hard.
I'm not doing no skydiving shit or no jumping off a building. I ain't doing that shit. I go to the gauntlet.
I'm not that thirsty for fame.
I go to the inferno.
You'll take your pick.
I don't even remember that shit.
You don't remember the inferno?
I don't know
bro?
what. Nah, man. I remember the challenges, Road Rules versus Real World.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the Inferno entails.
Yeah, fresh.
By the way, Road Rules was hot ass, dude.
all
Road
that
Rules
shit
kinda
was
trash.
garbage, dude. Fuck all that shit. I'm
I used
glad
to
that
love
shit
all
died
that
out.
shit. I loved all that shit. I watched Love and Hip Hop when Soulja Boy was on there.
Yikes.
Or what else? I don't do like that whole housewives and shit. I watch
that
Love
shit's
and Hip Hop
crazy.
with somebody funny on there, but like Bad Girls Club and shit. I do like Top Model. Fuck with Top Model. Oh my god, I fuck with like.
I don't
Top
even
Model.
watch TV for real. Like I stopped watching Snowfall because it's ass.
No, you tweaking,
Nah,
bro.
this season is terrible.
You are
man.
tweaking. You ain't seen it.
Dude,
I've seen all of it. I've seen the
like,
tiger rip the fucking leg off all corny. I was like, this is the stupidest
What?
shit.
Nah, it got crazy.
It's-
I'm fucking with it for real.
It's not.
I ain't gonna give it away to everybody.
They
but I'm
ruined a
fucking
great
with it.
show. They ruined a great show. Just new shit.
Nah, man. You said you watched Larry Bird? I mean, not Larry Bird.
That shit
Magic
is
Johnson
fire.
shit.
I gotta watch
told
that.
y'all.
Dude, the casting is on point. All the fucking actors they casted are super good.
Yeah.
The storyline is good. I heard Magic Johnson come out and say it was bogus, but that's
What?
probably 'cause-
That's because it's about him.
Yeah. I feel like if someone depicts you in a way that you weren't a part of it, you're really just not feeling it.
Yeah.
So you got to expect him to be like, nah.
Magic Johnson also kind of sucks as a dude, for real.
Why? Because he clapped hella cheeks? I mean, that doesn't matter.
I don't.
Good dudes clap cheeks.
He ain't doing
That's
nothing.
not even what I was saying.
He ain't doing enough for the black community. That's what Donald Sterling said. They had his bitch ass in the show too.
For real.
But yeah, but you get kind of what I was saying. Like it's kind of funny. Like it's filmed in like a funny way.
I think
Yeah,
that
I gotta
show-
watch it.
I've watched it up till the current episode, and overall, it's just dope. I mean,
Yeah.
John C. Riley's fucking fire. They got Adrian Brody in that bitch.
Oh, for real?
Jonah Hill directed it, which is
I ain't
crazy.
know that. I ain't know that.
So I don't know. The way it's shot is dope. They did that grain where it looks all old. It's just good, man. That show is good, and good shows are few and far between.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like
Big
before the Magic era in the 80s, I don't know shit else about the NBA. Like I don't know. I know Bill Russell and like Wilt Chamberlain. I don't know what the game was like back then. That they do a good job of like depicting like what the game was like back then.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad you say that too, because that sheds light on the newer generation not being fucking Jordan stat goat. All they know is Jordan shoes, because you can't really expect people to know shit before their time.
Exactly.
That'd be like expecting us to know like the sky hook. I knew he did that, bitch, but I ain't never see him
Yeah, 'cause
bust
they
it.
get-
Yeah, it's like expecting like a 14-year-old to like name 3 KRS-One songs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Cause
They
show like Kareem,
talking about the essence and shit. Like,
they show like Kareem on his
where it
like,
all came from.
Afrocentric shit. Like I ain't never really even thought about what Kareem personality was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I ain't never really thought about how Jerry West was as a person. Like who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Who cares? The thing is, Jerry West only did numbers because there was trash people. He wouldn't just put up numbers.
Talk your shit.
For real.
But like
I watched the game tape. I could give Jerry West buckets.
but yeah, but like it make a lot
and
of
he's
sense.
the logo? Like, what the fuck?
We were talking about Jerry West as the logo 2 weeks in a row. I love it.
Fuck
But like,
that logo.
We gotta have a segment.
it makes a lot of sense about how like about how the game is like free flowing now, and like how motherfuckers like go in and out, like stay moving and shit. Like they didn't used to play like that back then.
Bruh, when Dude came with the fast paced offense and defense, they were like, "You're crazy." What do you mean you're crazy? Just run, motherfucker.
Yeah, yo, like that wasn't part of.
Is this not basketball?
Wait, stop moving! Don't stop moving.
Yeah, it was like the same. It was like the same to the same effect as like Steph starting the 3-point shit.
100%. I actually wanted to talk about that shit.
It's
But
like
there was
same.
always 3-point shooters back then.
It was always,
I know.
but like not like him, bro.
You know how you could really light someone up in NBA Jam was get the 3-point shooter.
Oh man, I
and
used to be super nice in that corner.
You know that. I mean, you know that, but like now it's to the point like it's teams like Houston a couple years ago. They
Gross.
like throughout the year they shot more. They attempted more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
The thing about that, and I don't want to get into sports, is
Fuck
early,
Houston.
if you live by the 3 like that, you will either end up killing or getting murdered. Because
Yeah.
if it's not hitting, you're not making shit. You know what I mean? And the thing is, sometimes the ball just don't fall, even how good of a shooter you are.
But like it's still like
It does for Steph Curry though, for sure.
He goes on missing streaks.
Yeah, but not a lot.
No, not often. I mean, he's good. He's probably one of the best shooters ever.
No,
The best shooter of all
he's
time.
the best shooter of all time. He broke the record this year. But
What, the 3-point record?
Yeah, most 3-pointers ever hit. He broke it.
Who was behind it? Who?
Ray Allen. Well, no, Ray Allen.
Yeah, Ray Allen.
Ray Allen's shot looks way better than Steph Curry's.
You think so?
Fuck, form wise?
What?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Ray Allen has one of the best looking shots ever. Like,
What do you have against Steph Curry?
Nothing. I think he's an amazing basketball player, but Ray Allen's shot is basically like picture perfect form wise.
I think Steph's is.
I mean, Steph's is pretty picture perfect. So
It's really nice.
it's pretty
bro.
nice.
We'll run it back.
When he's
We'll run some
open.
YouTube clips.
The clip you
Yeah, we'll do House of Highlights.
They gotta
we're drunk
pan
later.
the camera to even get Steph.
Yeah, yeah,
and
exactly.
the rim in the same
Yeah.
shot.
Sometimes
I'm not talking about the distance he shoots the ball.
I like the
I'm talking
form.
about the way he looks when he shoots the ball. Ray Allen's is basically
I got a
perfect.
lot to say about sports.
Dirk
later.
Nowitzki had a nice one.
Fade away,
Yeah, Dirk shot was fire,
long
too.
ass fade away, boy. But yeah, we gonna get into sports later. Huh? 'Cause
Yeah.
I definitely got some shit to say. But I think we should get into music.
Yeah,
bro.
what's going on? What came
That
out?
that J. Cole Dreamville mixtape came out. I listened
Oh, I
to
gotta
that shit.
listen to
That
that.
shit fire.
Really?
DJ Drama. It's
Oh,
like Gangsta
wow.
Grills. It's
Shit.
actually a Gangsta Grills. Maybe Kurt was right because it said it in the thing. It said Dreamville, a Gangsta Grills mixtape.
Just so you bring that up, I want to show you something real quick. Let's take a look at some shit. See this Jim Jones? See how it says DJ Drama Gangsta?
Man,
See this how it says DJ Drama
But Tyler
Gangsta Grill?
says that
And it
shit.
says nothing.
me
It says
see.
nothing because it's not a Gangsta Grill.
I mean, it's still a Gangsta
it's still a Gangsta Grills.
Nah.
Because he said
Yes.
it. If he didn't say
This is
Gangsta Grills on
going. We
it,
are never gonna agree.
if he did, I would.
I got
would,
proof. I got proof.
That is not proof.
I would agree with you that Tyler the Creator's last project is not a Gangsta Grill, except for the fact that they said Gangsta Grill on the album.
But anytime DJ Drama talks, he just says it. It's like ingrained in his
Anything
mind.
DJ Drama drop, anything that DJ
If you
Drama
go to
touch,
dinner with him, he'll be like,
It all
Gangsta
counts.
Grill.
It all counts.
Is that a Gangsta Grill's dinner?
anything that DJ Drama touches.
What a wild analogy.
You use the bathroom stall next
He's like
to
Gangsta
DJ.
Grill. He's like, I had a Gangsta Grill's bathroom.
Man.
No.
If he
Sits
put
in the
gotta
bathroom,
say it.
all you hear is Gangsta Grill.
if he put the drop on,
Gangsta
if the drop is on it, it's a Gangsta Grill.
Exactly.
If the drop is on there, it's a Gangsta Grill.
100%.
But yeah, no, it go pretty hard for real. I fuck with it, bro. It's a lot of energy on there. I see they getting. How'd you remember which one that was?
I just guessed. I hope for the best. I took an educated guess.
Oh man, but yeah, no, the album is fire.
Coolest
though.
button on the mixer.
The album is fire though. So far I like it. I listened to it like two times today, all the way
Sick.
through for real. I like the Ari Lennox joint.
I was just gonna say the songs I gravitated to are the ones with Ari on it.
Yeah.
The first that come down is fire.
Yeah, and then she hit the Mary J. Blige cover,
Yeah.
which
What
was
song?
hard. I'm going down.
The only good Mary J. Blige song.
False.
You're wilding for that. What?
False.
The only
That's
one.
how you feel?
Yeah, MaryJ. Blige sucks for real.
What?
All right, I'm gonna have cosign Nate. She's got a lot of boring ass shit.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with
Like,
that. I don't disagree that there's a lot
Some of it
boring
you're just like,
She has like
bruh.
5 ill songs.
I feel like anyone that's very vested in R&B, especially in the old R&B, there's a lot of shit.
I'm not trying to be like edgy and like have a crazy hot take.
No, I
I just
get what
like
you're
don't
saying.
like that many
I
songs.
think that it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just like you get to a point where this is you're just like giving us standard R&B songs. I'm not gonna say who
What are
it
you about
is
to say?
because I don't want to air it
I
out.
was just like giving y'all the hand.
But I saw this R&B
Perry.
this R&B act open recently at a show, and it just sounded like generic Dwelle. And I'm like, cool. If I wanted to hear this, I would just listen to the better version, which is Dwelle. Don't just give me some standard ass R&B shit.
The reason you think that the Mary J is standard R&B because she defines what R&B is.
No.
So that's the reason why
No,
you
she
say
doesn't.
that.
Sade does.
Yeah, facts. That's super facts.
Nah, not
Sade
for the
is the
hood.
definitive
Not
of
for the
R&B.
hood. She from Europe, bro. Not from the hood. Like,
Hood,
I was raised by a single.
She's from the hood in Europe, bro.
I was
I would
raised
never
by
put
a
Sade
single.
and Mary J. Blige
No,
in the
yeah,
same
exactly.
category.
I was raised by a
True, they're
single
nothing
black
alike.
mother. Look, single black mother raised me, bro. Like them the struggles, bro. Like I fuck with Mary J. Blige. Them the songs.
I get that for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
I remember like Aretha Franklin had like new music. She did like A Rose Is Still a Rose on that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, and that's when like
Waiting to Exhale.
that's when the struggle movie.
Oh my
like,
God! Talk about the
Yeah.
hood. My mama had. I remember my mama
When
had
my
the
dad
book.
did?
I ain't trying to air my mama out because I know she listened to this. But I remember my mama had the Waiting to Exhale book, and then the movie came out.
What about the cassette, bro? Every song on that soundtrack is a fucking
Yeah.
slap too.
Yeah, yo.
every single one.
Yeah, yo, Whitney. That was
Bruh.
like prime Whitney for real. That's a classic movie. for
Aretha
real.
Franklin was going crazy with that A Rose Is Still a Rose. I had the cassette.
Man, rest in peace soundtracks. Soundtracks used to be dope.
I know, dude.
Bogus, because they bogus as hell. Like
Now it's these ass like that's I sound like KRS-One now. Now it's like these like weak ass playlists. You know
no,
what I
yeah,
mean?
because like the album, the movie need to have a soundtrack, and it would be movies that would like not even that like crazy a movie, but the soundtrack would be classic. Like if y'all remember like the Nutty Professor soundtrack, bro.
Fire.
Oh my
Because
God.
they used to make original songs for the
Exactly.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get to fuck with these artists you
Exactly.
fuck with, and they'd make a new song just for the
When
soundtrack.
before we went to the movies to see we went to the show to see Batman's, and on the way there I had to listen to the whole Prince Batman, bro.
Oh yeah.
Party man. I had to get in my party man bag. For real. It used to be like that in like the video, like the music video would have like little clips from the movies in there.
Yeah. I love when there was like a random clip from the movie.
Hell yeah. It'd be like the Big Mama's House soundtrack. It'd be going crazy.
Fucking fire.
The Friday soundtrack.
Yeah.
You could do it, put your back
Into it. Oh no, that was the Players Club.
Oh, that was Player Club soundtrack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't stop, nigga, hitting. I will.
Relatable.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the soundtrack.
Big sex talk.
Soundtracks used to be on point for real, man. They need to bring that back, bro.
Yeah.
If I could do anything to bring that back, that's why I be telling Nick that like we got to make this movie because I'm finna do a soundtrack, bro. Like it ain't gonna happen until I do it for real. Cause like niggas ain't on that.
What's crazy is it's not like certain musics aren't scored well. They just don't have the same intent as they did before with the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the score of a movie plays a very large role in the movie, which you don't really realize in the moment.
Yeah.
But there's certain iconic scenes in movies, and the reason they're so iconic is because the song that was playing when it happened. It really brings so much more
When it's
energy
the original
to the
song,
scene.
I think the last thing I know
Is that
that
your
had
song?
like an original soundtrack was Black Panther with Future. Was it Kendrick or Future that did it?
Kendrick. I think it was all TD, right?
Yeah, it was CD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like that's a good look. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know why they doing it. I don't know. I don't even understand how that's not like a thing that motherfuckers do to get money for it. It seems like an easy money
I
grab.
think a lot of it has to do with like publishing deals and like collaborative relationships between publishing houses and like movie production studios and things.
But I mean,
Right.
they used to do it so they could be
Yeah,
done. Y'all
but
used to do it.
to kind of play up what Jimmy was saying, when they used to do it, you got to understand that was a time where they were making so much bread off physical units.
Yeah.
Now the money they
Yeah.
would get from piddly ass Spotify, it probably just
Yeah.
doesn't even seem worth it.
Yeah.
Where they're like, man, this ain't
Yeah.
bringing no revenue for real. Fuck
I would
it.
do it. I would do it off top. An example I could think of is remember
Just to
Tyler
make history,
when
bro.
Tyler did the Grinch soundtrack. I play
That
that
was
shit.
cool.
I play that
That was
shit
cool.
every Christmas for real. Every Christmas until I die, I'm finna play
They
like
did a really fucking good job on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was fire for real. Like I play that every time.
I
Every
forgot
time
he
December
did that,
comes.
man. That was sick. That was cool.
Yeah,
The
totally.
Grinch.
All those looks are cool. It's cool to do something different and let somebody get in their bag and interpret something the way they want.
That's definitely like the perfect person to do that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Tyler's a good person to do that too because he's actually an artist that's not scared to step outside of his box.
Yeah.
He'll be like, cool, let me think about this. Let me see how I feel about it and then present you with work based on how I feel.
Straight up.
Not like, I'm going to give you the Tyler version of this shit.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yeah, all right, bet. He's made so many different types of albums,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Like you would think he'd be just like, oh, crazy.
He's like he's the ceremony of rap.
Yeah.
Like where
There
it works out.
There
It actually works out.
Yes. Yes.
Because when some people try to do something
1,000,000%.
different, it just doesn't work. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But some people just don't have that. They just got their lane and they got to stay in that lane.
Because that's because he a son of Pharrell.
Did you see all those photos of
Also, Ceremony's
got
gotta send a check because we show so much love to them on this podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they don't need to send us a check.
They're really good, though.
That band rocks.
What was you about to say?
Huh? Did you see all the photos of somebody posted a photo journey of Tyler and Pharrell's relationship, and you see like Pharrell kicking it with them when he's like 18, 25, 27, 30, and it's just cool. They've been rocking with each other for so long.
Is he 30?
He's 31 now.
Nice. Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's how you know shit is like.
Yeah.
Tyler's
Yeah,
31. When he came out, he was 17, I think.
Yeah.
16 or 17.
Yeah, he a year younger than me for real.
Nice, 2 years younger than you.
2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't 33 yet, nigga. Shit.
But he just turned 31. His birthday was like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how I know that. I think I just saw it on Instagram or something. I don't know his birthday.
Kurt's already in June.
Did anything else come out? Did the Kehlani album come out yet?
I don't come out till April, I think, or March.
I'm excited for that shit for real.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Yeet-
excited for some like good
Yeet
R&B.
he dropped a deluxe.
Oh
type
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I listen to that
Sick.
Yeet. I fuck with Yeet.
Yeet
bro.
goes crazy.
Yeet goes
for
to,
real.
you know why I fuck with Yeet? Because Yeet is, to me, he sound like post Playboy Cardi. Like he heard Cardi and was like, I'm finna do this now.
It made it better.
But like he do it, to me, he do it better, like less corny. Like I feel like Cardi tries to hide it within like he try to do different shit. Like
Yeah.
he makes the effort to do different shit, but it comes off corny. Yeet don't even make the effort to do no different shit. He'd just like do it for what it is.
If you really
You know what I'm
listen, he's
saying?
saying some slick ass shit.
Yeah, that's what
he
I'm
be
saying.
getting shit off.
I guess that's more what I'm trying to say. I be feeling like Cardi be doing shit, thinking that it's got a bigger meaning than what it really is for real.
Yeah, and then like, yeah,
and
then
then
like,
Yeet will come and just do it for what it is.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
1,000,000%.
And I mean,
Like, it comes off super corny.
oh, Playboy Cardi?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think me and Perry have kind of beat this to death on the pod, but that it's not for us or whatever. I just feel like he wasted a lot of good beats and a really good album name. Whole Lot of Red is a fucking hard name.
Yeah.
But
like-
the songs are just bad, dude.
I mean, I like some of it.
I like some of them, but I
gotta just hear it out. Like when
lie.
I'm turned up and they come on, I'm like, yeah.
I won't lie, breathing goes crazy. I'm like, bitch, stop, breathe.
Yeah, like,
bitch, stop, breathe.
like I'm not gonna say it's trash because I listened to it. I watched this a lot of Palooza performance and I was in the crib like,
Ever since my brother died, I've been thinking about having a son.
but yeah, I
He
think
has total bangers for sure.
But I think Yeet is like a son of Cardi for real. I
Who
believe.
are you talking about Yeet with? Like, about
Dally.
Dally needs a shirt or something. He's yeeted down.
No, I'm glad he did it because like I had been, that was like when I first started listening to Yeet, and then he was like, "Yeah, you listening to?" He looked around and was like,
he was passionate about Yeet.
I was like, yes,
Shout
boy.
out to Dally,
Yeah,
by the
boy.
way,
Yeah,
man.
Shout out Dally. He's a cool ass.
Yeah, we had a good night that night, bro.
Yeah, that was my first time meeting him, and he's a cool ass dude. Shout out him for real.
Hell yeah! What else came out? Anything else came out I care about? Hold on, let me check.
No,
That was the only music shit.
Oh,
Hold on,
I
it might
went
be
to
something else.
I went to I went to go see Military Gun, Lurk. Oh, no, not Lurk. Goddamn, I'm
Because they just,
Military Gun, Vane. This band Scowl from the Bay Area, and it was at Metro. It was very, very cool.
nice.
Good, yo.
Shit
Military
is mixing. Yeah, Military Gun's cool.
They go
They're
crazy
alright.
for real.
They're alright. I mean,
Chuck Trizzy put
They're
me
alright.
on them.
yeah. Scowl fucking rocked. Vane was absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
it was
it's
like nice. Like it was nice to go to like a hardcore show
It's about
like that.
it's about time
Yeah.
shows got to start coming back now, bro. Like,
Shows are fully back.
It was
no, but
mixy.
I'm just saying though,
Stage
like
dives, like all that shit.
shows is back, but not like
Like-
how they used to. Like it used to be like, what we do, like what's there to do tonight? Oh, it's a show. Like
Yeah.
Thursday through Sunday is a show.
Let's get it.
Like,
Yeah.
That's how we need to get back to that for real.
Yeah. I like took off work to go to that show. I really wanted to see Vane.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, at the end of the day, too, it's not a secret, but Metro, they just do a good job of the sound and shit.
Man.
It's a good venue to see it.
Dude.
In the city.
Especially for heavy music, bro. Like, definitely rap, especially for heavy music. Sounds nuts in
I
that.
think that building is actually built to harbor the best possible sound. Like venues like the Riv and shit are like so big that like when the show is sold out and there's enough bodies in the room to absorb the impact, like the venue will sound okay.
Yeah.
But if you ever go to like a show at the Riv or the Vic and it's like not sold out, it sounds like a fucking shrill echo chamber.
That's all I've ever heard.
Metro sounds good if the room is empty or completely full.
I mean, Metro's only 1,000 cap venue though.
Yeah.
And the thing
Yeah.
is, that's why it makes it fucking crazy that last year Metallica played there in 1,000 cap room.
They'd do it secretly though.
Man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had to.
sick.
They
I'm
couldn't just
still
release
sick that
tickets.
I missed that.
Our homie Tim got to go. He said it was amazing.
And they didn't play anything trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
they knew
in
what
a-
time it was.
In a set like that, they're gonna give it up.
Yeah, they're gonna give you the kill 'em all for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They're not gonna be, we just wrote this yesterday.
Yeah. Like
What?
no, ain't nobody that's here. Like
Yeah, that's the one place I've never played at before. I'm like, I really
That's,
want to play.
yeah.
I really want to play at the Met.
I would love to see you play there.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It'll happen.
It will
I feel like in the
100%
next
happen.
couple. In the
I
next,
think that's like
It will
the
happen
only-
this year.
I think
I
it's
think
It
it's
will
the
happen
only
this year.
venue. That's the only venue that like I really want to play that I ain't never.
Yeah, you'll
played
get it off
before.
this year for sure.
which is funny because it's in one of the. I mean, it's all everything's an opinion. It's in one of the most trash neighborhoods, but it's one of the iconic Chicago venues.
Dude, I was down there. I went there with Steve or whatever, my homie Steve. And we were like, we got there early or whatever. Because I took off work and shit.
Trying
And
to air that output out.
man. So,
I ain't know what y'all did.
No.
I already know what y'all did,
No,
bro.
listen. So he was like, where do you want to eat? And I was like, output. And closed. Everything was closed.
Oh,
and,
no.
and it was like 4:45. You know what I mean? I know like most restaurants in Chicago like open at 5. But like everything was closed down there for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Wrigleyville. It's like almost like shit's not open unless the Cubs are playing.
Yeah, I mean that neighborhood is
Sounds like-
kind of based off the Cubs.
Yeah,
You know what? You know what's
straight
tight?
up,
Is the bar next door called Gingerman. G-Man's tight.
We definitely went there
Their
afterwards.
jukebox goes crazy.
Definitely went there afterwards.
It's the best vibe you're gonna find besides
Yeah.
L&L
It's
and
like
shit like
yeah,
that.
it's like one of my favorite bars in the
And
city,
that's,
bro.
that's literally what I do. If I'm going to Metro, I'll be like, let me hit up the output. We get some wings first,
Yeah.
and we gonna walk in there when that line die down.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you definitely hitting G-Man with everybody and some mixy. You know what I
G-Man
mean?
goes crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of like I just looked at my list and I thought about this, this is usually not something I would like to talk about on the pod because it's kind of serious and shit. But it was just something I seen recently, and I'm not speaking about this based on this one event because I know it's bigger than that. But I was just reading this article and it really just made me feel some kind of way, so I put it on the list. So I'm gonna go into this shit before the break so we can get back into happier vibes after.
Hell
But
yeah.
I was reading this article recently, and like I said, this has been happening a lot, which I feel like, and I probably don't know about all the instances. This article was talking about how, I think it was on the west side, this transgender person was beaten to death and then stuffed in a trash can.
What?
And they found this person when they went to empty the trash, like the body fell out. And it just made me really think about that kind of shit and how fucked up it is that people are so uncomfortable with themselves that they can't take somebody else looking or being a way that they're not cool with. What you really need to do is look deep down inside yourself and see why you're mad at yourself and let people live their fucking lives, because no human being is entitled to take somebody else's life. That's fucking crazy.
That's one of the darkest things I've heard in a long time.
No, and like Roy had brought it up at his show, like
Oh,
that,
for real?
that has been happening a lot lately.
Oh, yeah,
and I
that's
just
been
didn't.
happening for
I didn't know
some
like
time.
how much has been happening, especially in Chicago. And then I saw the article, and I was like, "This shit is crazy. That's fucking insane to
That
think
shit-
you have that power to beat someone to death and then dump their body in a fucking garbage can.
Like, why?
That's somebody's child. That's somebody's best friend.
Yeah.
That's somebody's significant other. That's somebody's person.
Yeah.
You don't have that kind of power.
That person
like that's not up to you
spent
to
their
make that
entire
decision.
life fighting for who they are at that moment, and you just take that away from them. That's fucked up.
Exactly. And you like, I swear the people that act out like that, just go to therapy, figure yourself out.
Yeah.
Why are you so
Why do you
mad at
care?
yourself? Exactly. Because it's not your life. Go ahead and live your life. Stop interjecting in others' lives because
Yeah.
that's not for you. let people do what the fuck they're trying to do. Why does it, nothing anyone's doing means enough for me to take time and be like, I'm going to beat you to death. What the fuck is up with you,
Like,
bro?
what do you think you're accomplishing? You think you're just like, washing all the bad shit out of the world? And that's your like,
Niggas is sick, bro. Like the thing is that, like, you gonna do that to somebody, but you ain't gonna do that to nobody that's gonna beat your ass. You ain't gonna do that to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's also like you have something going on inside you, and it's a position of power type thing.
It is.
Oh, I'm
real.
gonna find someone I think I can have power over.
Yeah, yo, like
and I think it's like a cleansing method too to them. You know what I mean?
To put a fucking human in a trash can and leave them is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what do you respect life the way you would want someone to respect your life? You know what I mean?
honestly, it's niggas in the city I don't like. But when I see them niggas, I just turn my back, bro. Like, I don't fuck with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, I ain't mad at you for not fucking. Like, it's the same thing. Like when we talking about like niggas and black people and shit. Like, it's the same thing. I understand. Like, if you don't like niggas, you don't like niggas. Like, I can't do nothing to stop it. But like, you ain't gotta go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you going out your way?
Yeah, you think like dragging one black person behind your fucking truck is your contribution to getting rid of all black people?
I mean, anything. It's like with anything, bro. Like I would never understand how you could feel like you need to put your hands on somebody. Like I don't even want to fight nobody no more. You know what I'm saying?
Psychosis, man.
Like I'm grown. Like I don't even want that drama in my life. Like how there's nothing that you could do to irritate me so much that I'm finna put my hands on you for real. I'm gonna just leave for real and be like, this not where I'm at for real. It's mad motherfuckers that do shit that I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go put my hands on them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely like a very like smart and mature way to like think of that. But I definitely like.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. Like I like
wouldn't mind.
It is like that's a great way to move, and it's very mature. But instances like that, it wasn't even based off a conversation. It's really based off the way someone looks.
Yeah.
You don't even know this person.
And this isn't even like hard
you're
talk
so
or anything,
mad that you want to beat them to death. You don't even know that.
You
know nothing about this person.
I mean, there's something wrong with
I'm telling you, it's a cleansing method, dude.
I mean, I think
like, they think that they're
like
like getting rid of like, they're helping to get rid
there's a lot of like
all
fucked
this
up
bullshit on
societal
this.
shit that I think that is like programmed into people from a young age that
100%.
You don't just go from like being in like a healthy environment to being like, I want to kill people who are transgender. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it starts with simple ideas. I think like people are raised like super hyper fucking by the book Christianity.
Straight up.
And that becomes this intense situation where people are like, oh, like you have to live by the word of God. If I'm not like forcing people to do this, then I'm like not doing the right thing. You know, and you have like the Old Testament God that's just like this vengeful fucking dude.
Yeah, dickhead, yeah.
And I think that like people take that idea and like if you look at like the history of like the criminally insane and shit, people that are naturally prone towards violence and insanity and these different psychosis are drawn to religion in an insane, obsessive sort of way. So a lot of these like hate crimes and shit that happen, they're very much so centrified around people's religious beliefs.
Well, because that brings them some false validation.
Exactly.
We're like, oh, I'm
It's
validated
like
because of this.
crazy.
But the thing is, you need to stop you need to pull the curtain up and look at humanity versus Christianity
And life
and
is
realize
much
this
more
shit is
dynamic
fucking
than-
human beings and not this like old dated ass book that you're fucking trying to ride for. You don't know these motherfuckers that wrote this book. Like, why you riding for them so hard? Where they at? They holding you down?
And
no,
then-
bro.
Book is trash too, by the way.
It's big as hell. I ain't reading that.
You can tell it's trash, and it don't say.
They ain't put out no cliff
It don't
notes.
say nothing loud. It don't never tell you in that book. It don't never tell you in that book to put your hands on somebody, bro.
But they'll spin it in a way that it does.
Nah, you can't even spin it. Then if you spinning it, something wrong with you, bro. Like, you really can't even spin it in that way, bro. Like there ain't nothing in the Bible ever told you to go kill somebody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. If they going to hell, they going to hell. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to hell, just let me go to hell.
Yeah. About to pull up.
Wait. What did he say on that?
Hell's
Mace?
gonna see me for sure.
Nate, what did homie say on the Mace song? He's trying to clap Satan. Style speed. He's trying to clap Satan.
Then we just
He's like, tell him I'm waiting. I was like, damn, you want the cheeks that bad?
he said he's gonna shoot him. He was about to bone him.
But he said clap because back in the day, clap meant shoot, but now it means something totally different. Styles trying to fuck Satan. Anyway, let's get into
commit a bunch of crimes and go to hell.
Fair, you want to intro this break shit?
Hell yeah, this is the homie Dules, man. He gonna be on the podcast soon, man. This is his new single. He put it out this week. It's called Petty. Yeah, play that shit, man. Dules be in his bag. Someone grab me another beer. Evan. Yes, sir. That's a vibe right there, man. That Petty by Dules X, bro. Fuck with him, man.
We'll see you on the pod soon, sir.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, shout out Dules. He came to the show. I appreciated him coming to the show the week, too. Z-Looper shit, man.
Yeah, I'm hyped to meet him for sure.
Hey, look, let me just get it out the way, bro, because I know you don't want to talk about it, but I got to talk about Will Smith, bro. And I got to let people understand, like, where I'm coming from, bro, like, in the way that I love. I got to talk about it because I love Will Smith, bro. And, like, for a motherfucker that loves Will Smith, like, this may have been one of the funniest moments in history, like, that had happened in my lifetime. So, like, we got to talk about it. I know we late. But, bro, like, you think about it, like, let me see. Summertime came out when I was what? That was one of the first songs that, like, I ever was to, like, recognize as a song. I'm just giving y'all a backdrop of, like, how I fuck with Will.
No, yeah, for sure.
And Nightmare on Elm Street and shit. These were, like, some of the first songs I was ever, like, listening to. So when I developed my idea of what a cool rapper was when I was a kid, it was Will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big Willie style. Man in Black. Just the Two of Us. Miami. Wild Wild West.
All the songs are
Wild Wild West was trash.
The song was hard.
The song was hard.
The song was insanely hard.
Cisco was singing his ass off, bruh.
You know when Cisco went crazy was Incomplete.
Oh,
life is incomplete.
Yeah, that shit.
But look. Will 2K to Millennium.
Millennium was kind of hard too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Nas's pen too.
Will Smith was the nigga that when I formed in my mind, like, what a cool nigga was, it was him. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like, being a little kid, like, when I was probably, like, 10 years old, like, when I used to, like, watch wrestling and, like, I used to pretend I was a wrestler and I would come out to Will. You feel me?
What song?
What song?
Getting jiggy with
It's gotta be
Nah.
Big Willie.
I know every single word to get jiggy
It was
with it.
some off Millennium.
On your mark,
It had
ready,
to be
set,
off
let's
Millennium.
fucking go.
Had to be off Millennium. Some off of there I used to come out to, bro.
That's tight.
So like, if this
Will
nigga,
2K.
if this nigga went up on stage, literally on the biggest platform in his bracket, you know what I'm saying? Like, in Will Smith like circle, that's the biggest platform you can go on, the Oscars, and slap the shit out of a nigga. I have to talk about it, Kurt. I have to talk about it. It was so funny, bro. The nigga form was perfect, bro. It was like he had been training this slap, bro. Like he had been working toward this slap, bro.
paused and adjusted his suit after. And shit.
Yeah, turned around and adjusted his suit. But look, the only thing I'm gonna say is that like I just gotta give my theory of what I feel like happened, bro. Because like I honestly feel like when I think about like what I was slapping it, what I would go on stage and slap a nigga for, and I feel like it can't be too far off from what Will actually own for real. Because like he doing better than me. Will doing better than us. You know what I'm saying? So
Was that ever debated?
No. But it's just
He's like a Hollywood goat.
It's just exactly. It's just an understanding of what you have to say. Like he goaty. He know he goaty.
I'm
He
like
know
Will
the
Smith net
repercussions.
worth.
He know the
He doing a little bit better.
He know the repercussions of his actions. He know when he do some shit like what it's gonna be, bro. And like honestly, bro, I really believe that like this is not the first time Will and Kristen had a moment for real. It couldn't have been. Cause like you be like, oh, like he did that because of that. No, like you wouldn't do that because of that. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that because of a stupid bald head joke. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that because of a bald head joke. But at the same time, though.
Yeah, it's the
Like I said earlier, I seen y'all do shit for
No, but I'm just saying
a lot less.
at the Oscars, like we wouldn't do it, and Will better than us. You know what I'm saying?
Will's better than us.
I believe that this nigga told this nigga before.
That's gotta be the name of the pod for real.
Will is better than us. No, I'm telling you, bro. The nigga Will, I'm telling you, it had because this is not the first time Chris Rock done said something loud on Jada at a public setting at the Oscars.
But he wasn't wrong.
This is not the first
He's a
time.
comedian, bro.
No, I'm not saying who wrong or right. I'm not saying who wrong or right. I'm just saying that like this is not the first time he didn't went up there at the Oscars and said something about Jada, right? That was what, 2016?
16, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 5-6 years ago. So like I'm telling you,
Great joke too, bro.
I feel like Will then walked and seen this nigga in public before and was like, bro, look, bro, I heard what you said. I heard what you said about my wife, bro. And if you say another thing about my girl on some public shit, I'm finna slap the shit out of you, bro. On God, on sight. Don't do it. And Chris Rock went on stage, bro. And he said it. And then and then another thing that proves my point, because after he said it, before Will even got up, they were still in the initial like laughing about it, whatever. He said, come on, like, that was a light one. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. He said that shit. He was like, I'm on the Oscars. Will ain't gonna do that. Blah, blah. Will walked up there, was like, what I tell you I was gonna do? What I tell you I was gonna do? Bow! Slap that nigga, bro. Don't talk about, I told
Chris Rock
you.
got an iron chin though. Shut up.
He do.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get laid down from a slap.
He took that
Have you ever
slap
watched?
pretty well.
Have you ever watched like those slap competitions that be on, like on the reels and shit? It'd be like two big ass niggas slapping the shit, and a nigga just eyes just roll back in his head. Like, for real though, yo, yeah, I believe this not the first time. I believe Will told him if he say something else about his wife, he gonna slap the shit out of him. And he did it and thought it was sweet. He walked up there and slapped the shit out of him, bro. And like, yeah, it could have been wrong, but like my thing about it, everybody was like, damn, like Will Smith, like we shouldn't be acting like that around in front of white people and like Will blah blah blah. Look, man, I do so much lounge shit in my life. I fucking deserve to have a moment to laugh and be happy about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I posted that shit. The day it happened, I posted that shit all through my story, bro. It was the funniest thing that ever happened in my life. I know it's wars going on. I know Putin tweaking. I know it's coronavirus. I know it's homelessness around the world. I know it's a bunch of fucked up shit. But fucking I deserve to step back and to laugh at some shit funny when it happened, bro.
That is
when
true.
When a nigga that I love do some gangster shit like that, I deserve to sit back and laugh about it for at least 2 days.
And to be fair, it wasn't even like that violent, really. Like,
No, it wasn't violent.
showed a lot of
Didn't go
restraint.
that
He
If a
crazy,
nigga wanted
bro.
to be
slowly
violent,
walked up, slapped the shit out of him.
That's what I'm
adjusted his
saying.
suit, said, "All right, I'm going back to my
If
seat."
Will Smith
Granted,
wanted to lay Chris Rock down, he could lay Chris
You
Rock
gotta lay him
fuck
down.
down.
And that's my thing. Like, stop calling this violence. This is
Yeah.
checking. This is
That's
not violence.
exactly
for sure not.
If he
1,000,000%
If he wanted
correct.
to violence that nigga, he would have balled his hand up for real.
yeah, no, he.
If I was
But
trying to hurt somebody,
I think they should have ran the fade not there.
He
They
nah,
should've
but like,
ran a
that's
separate
what I'm saying.
fade.
It had to be
but
on some
man
on
had to
site
prove
shit.
it.
Yeah.
It had to
Prove
be on
his
some
point.
on site shit. And like for me to do some on site shit, I would have had to tell you, bro. If you do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I would have had to tell you before. And Will Smith is better than us, so I know he did it. I know he came with that nigga. Don't say a motherfucking word about me and my wife no more, bro. Or I'm finna slap the shit out of you, bro. And the thing is, what Kurt was just saying before the pod, niggas getting the shit slapped at them need to be normalized more. Cause like, dog, niggas think that y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say,
Straight
bro.
up.
Well, it's like
Like-
so obvious on the internet nowadays, like the way that people talk is like, oh, so you've never been punched really hard in the jaw when you said something you shouldn't.
Exactly.
That's
bro.
the reason people
Yeah.
pop so much shit now is because
Yeah, bro.
there's no repercussions for their actions.
Exactly.
If you
But-
do some crazy shit and you get fucking hit in the face or something, the next time you go to speak out of
Character
pocket,
building.
you'll be like, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right now.
Exactly.
The last time I didn't go
I'm
that
going
far.
through, I'm going through a situation like that now, and I like talked to actually my friend James, and I called him and I was like, bro, do I do this? And he was like, you got to think about. He's like, you got shit popping right now, you're killing it. Like, you got to think about like, yeah, you could do that shit, but what happens after? You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
like. I mean, all day I'll be like on site. Don't say shit about me. Don't say shit about my girl. Don't say shit about my friends. You know what I mean? I'm not a tough guy, but there's like,
But the thing-
there is such thing as like
It's
quote
a-
unquote street justice.
It's a lot of
But-
levels. It's a lot of levels in that shit. You know
exactly.
why?
But is it worth it?
Yeah, for you, probably not. You know what I'm saying? But like for Will, what's they gonna do to Will?
Situational.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
True.
I'll leave the academy. I
True.
got my fucking one Oscar that y'all should have been gave me.
Yeah.
Now I got my shit. Peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
Who
And also,
gives a
really,
fuck?
it needs to be talking about normalizing things. It needs to be normalized that those fucking awards don't mean shit.
Not at all.
Like, I love
Fuck
seeing
those.
fucking Drake drink liquor out of his shit.
Huh, cool, funny.
Kanye
Like-
pissing in it because it doesn't matter.
It
bro.
don't
Like,
matter, yo.
Like,
It's
like
a bunch
if you're making dope shit, you know your shit is dope.
Yeah.
You don't need these fucking accolades from these ancient ass
And
fucking
then,
Yeah.
and then hold
things.
up.
Like, fuck that.
Hold up. If you want to talk about accolades, get all the rest of the accolades, Billboard and all the other shit. You get all of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
what that mean?
At the end of the day, like, I just watched that King Richard movie, and
Oh,
it
word?
just made me 100% co-sign. Will Smith is a fucking monster. He can
Yeah.
give you Bad Boys. He can give you The Pursuit of Happiness. He can give you King Richard. He can play Legend or whatever the fuck
He
that
can give
was.
you-
Yeah.
And
can
he
give you
bodies
Men
all
in
that
Black.
shit. The thing
You know what
is,
I'm saying? He give you stupid
he
shit.
doesn't
give you
need
serious
any
shit.
award to be Will Smith. He's a fucking goat.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't need anyone to be like, here's this stupid gold trophy.
And you
You're
know
just
what?
a
When
goat,
he
bro.
fucking
Like,
remade
And look.
Jaden's video shot for
Bro.
shot.
Honestly,
Shit was fucking
honestly,
hilarious.
fuck the Oscars, bro. Because the fact that Denzel Washington didn't get an Oscar until
Crazy.
you know what I'm saying, until at post pandemic.
Which is crazy.
Seems a little sketchy.
When you think about
How
about
many roles?
he got then on
Yeah.
top of that, and then look on top of that, Sydney and Denzel got their Oscar the same day. Nigga, Sidney Poitier had been making movies since the 70s. He was the first black man to slap a white man over film.
Right.
In the 70s, bro. And
That's what I
nigga-
mean. Those award shows don't mean shit.
And,
like,
like-
you know who you are. You know what you did.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You don't
They-
need that.
You
Bro,
remember
look.
how hurt the Grammys were when Frank didn't submit?
Yeah.
No.
Look, bro.
Good, because it doesn't
You
matter.
know it's invalid because Sam just got one.
They have to
last
submit?
week. That was Sam's first Oscar he ever
Really?
got. How Sam, Denzel, and Will Smith don't get an Oscar until 2020? That's bullshit. Like, that obviously mean it don't mean nothing.
I mean, all those award shows are bullshit.
It
And that's
obviously
great
don't
for
mean
Frank
shit.
Ocean. And Frank's been that dude and all this shit because he just doesn't care, and you shouldn't. If all these people are saying your shit is fire, your shit's fire.
But bro,
These fucking people on these committees, yeah, we think it was the best of the. Who are you? You
Bro.
know, like, are you even?
Yeah.
You're not relevant to any of this
bro,
shit.
in
Imagine being on a committee
in
about
2019,
anything.
in
I'll be
20
giving it up. Yeah,
in
that is fine. That is
2019
trash. Get that shit out of
Yeah.
here.
In 2019, if I asked you who was your top 3 favorite actors, who would be in there?
2019?
Yeah.
Ooh.
In 2019.
I don't need. I don't really watch movies.
Or right
and
now,
shit.
if I just say who your favorite, Denzel Washington in there.
Yeah, dude. Training Day.
Yeah.
Denzel
Right.
Washington is in
Flight,
there.
he snapped.
Again, like to show diversity.
You could just throw out any five.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Yeah.
I think Denzel giving you
They're all
Training
raw,
Day,
like-
and then Remember the Titans, bro. If you can give both those, and what to me, what makes you a great actor is when you see them and you believe every role they are.
Yeah.
You don't picture them as the last role they played. They're able to separate that shit and embody that character. And Denzel did that. Fucking Will Smith does the shit out of that. You can play fucking Bad Boys, and then The Pursuit of Happiness is one of the happy, saddest motherfucking movies ever.
And then nigga
Emotional
do Ali.
roller coaster,
And then
for
nigga
real.
could do Ali.
Yeah, and then he can give it. That's why he fucking slapped him like that. And that's why he could have laid him the fuck down.
The form. Yeah, and like I said, that's not violence, bro. Because you wanted violence, he could have gave y'all violence.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta slap the fuck out of a nigga so he can understand what the fuck you talking about, so he can know you serious.
Yeah, he didn't give him the
That's-
uppercut.
Stop that.
And like the thing, and like the thing is, what people don't understand is that the softness that y'all injected in the motherfuckers is ultimately turning into lounge shit. That's why a nigga would rather get a gun than to go fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will rather instead of getting slapped and like being nigga get slapped now and go get a gun because they so pussy for
Exactly.
real.
Yeah.
No,
the
man.
internet, bro.
That's such a valid point. And that's what needs to make this more, maybe not like Nate said, in that room or in that setting, which I'm still Team Will for sure. But it needs to be more normalized. Dude, if you're out of pocket, you can get treated like you're out of pocket. Because it's just leading to more and more people thinking they can be out of pocket. And then if something does happen to them, they get so in their fucking feelings, they're like, I'm going to kill this person.
Yeah, you sit there and you build it up, and it's just like brewing inside of you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yo.
And
Like
then you do bogus shit, and then you kill somebody, and then you're like sitting in jail for the rest of your life. Like, why the
for
fuck
real.
did I not
You
handle
feel
that
like
differently?
You feel like you gotta turn a nigga because he said something, because he's like, nigga, you got the shit slapped out of you. You need to think about what you did and learn your lesson for real.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like with the whole like comedy shit, I agree. Like you shouldn't, like a nigga doing comedy and like he should be able to do that.
And it
shit,
was such
but,
a lightweight joke too, bro.
But-
It
like-
wasn't the joke, though. It
but
was
like-
built up shit.
Exactly. It had to be built up. Whether it was built up because
Fact.
The look on Jada's face, it seems.
whether it was built up from Jada embarrassing Will, or if it was built up because Will told that nigga he was finna do it. I really believe Will told that nigga, like, you say something else, I'm finna slap the shit out of you. I don't give a fuck where we at, bro.
Nah, I mean, good. I think good for him. Could have been handled different, sure. But the thing is, raw emotion's raw emotion. Yeah. When you feel some shit, if you get heated in a moment, I've been heated in many moments, been out of pocket. I wasn't like, let me wait an hour and then I'll deal with this. No, you deal with that shit in the moment when you're hot. You know, is it the best time to deal with it?
Kind of the
Maybe
best.
not. But
maybe not, but maybe.
At least
maybe,
it's genuine emotion.
Yeah, genuine emotion. Yeah, you're acting on it. You're seeing like a disservice happening to someone, or I guess that's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. And you're acting on it.
Yeah, someone's not going to be out of pocket in front of me and me get my Apple Notes out. Fade dudes in 2 hours. Set a reminders. And then in 2 hours when I'm having fun, I'm like, damn, I don't even feel like fade. I got to get re-mad again. Do it again.
Come on, bro, run it back. Say what you said.
Bet you won't do it here.
And last thing I'm gonna say about the biggest flex is
Schedule fade dude into
the biggest flex ever is that he did that shit and then went up and accepted his Oscar for best
And then he was at the after party
for
like,
best actor.
Was he getting jiggy with it?
yeah, singing all the lyrics and
Yeah,
shit.
he wanted to go to the after party worried about. He was like, I'll slap this nigga now so I can enjoy myself at the after
Exactly. You
party.
got to get it over with.
Oh shit, man! Anything? What you got some apparel shit you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about a little apparel shit. What we got here?
Is it trash?
Yeah, most shit. Yeah.
Sick.
Those
Virgil trainers, those autograph ones, the green and yellow ones. They're being auctioned off for $18K. Jesus fucking Christ, for
They
real,
need to
bro.
stop, bro.
For a Jordan 3. I mean, rest in peace, Virgil. I will never shit on anything Virgil.
You know
did.
what's crazy though is
I mean,
Staple, those pigeon dunks went for 80,000 before.
those are kind of trash for real.
Dude, they're just dunks with a motherfucking pigeon. Like the colorway isn't even super crazy.
What is it, like orange, gray, and black?
I'm just saying.
We're about to lose some listeners for real.
From $80K to 18, that's a huge gap. And like, imagine if I paid $80,000 for some dunks, I better have $1,900 billion in the bank or something.
What's the most you would ever pay for? Like, all right, say a shoe, but also like any garment at all.
It depends on the garment, because we've talked. Me and you have had hella conversations about this.
It's leather.
The most I would pay for a t-shirt. The most for a t-shirt would be $200.
Yes.
A jacket, 3 bands probably.
Yeah.
Shoes, 1,000.
Yeah.
1,500. It depends, shoes or boots. So I have caps. I'm not paying, even if I'm rich as fuck, I might be wilding. But if I'm like well off, I'm not paying $5,000 for some shoes.
I'm broker than that. No. I'm broker than that. If it's got a t-shirt, cap, $100. And it's got to be some rare shit.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, I got some.
I mean, you got to have your magnifying glass out for real.
I got t-shirt, $100. Jacket. If it's leather, $500. I'll pay $500 for a jacket. If it's leather, suede, some shit like that. Shoes, my cap $200, $250. I won't pay more than $250 for those shoes, for real.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
You have shoes more than that.
I don't have it. If I had $250 in my shoe budget,
that is a lie.
My shoe budget, I don't even have it to do it. You know what I'm saying? It done been times that I done bought shit. I done been about to buy shit that was expensive. I was like, this wouldn't even be like financially responsible for me to do, for real. Like my mama wouldn't be proud of me if I did this.
Fair. My cap, I would say like for a t-shirt, I'll do 2 tops.
I like that you've kept that consistent, even with the bootleg shit.
Yeah.
That you're still saying the same number and you didn't go way down because the bootleg shit.
Yeah.
Because the bootleg shit is taking over. And you and I have talked about the bootleg shit a lot. I think it serves its place. But I think it's getting a little excessive at this point, where there's 900 people doing the bootlegs.
Yeah,
and your man just Tom Brady the game, fucking retired for 3 hours.
Wait, what?
I talked to him the other day. He's gonna be here in September for Chris Mason's birthday.
No, his boy does his boy's solid in the game, but he literally Tom Brady'd the fucking bootleg. He's like, I'm out the game. He had goodbye ceremonies and shit. He came back 4 hours later. I got 19 boots. Dropping in 3 hours.
Shout him out. Who is buddy?
James Cage, Justified Arrogance, one of my best friends on the planet.
If you know bootleg shit, you know him. But yeah, he gave it up worse than Brady, bro.
Man.
He was gone for 2 days, all just designing boots. It was just
my man was going through some shit, dude. Man, shit's happening back home.
Yeah.
But
he's like, I got 19 misfit shirts dropping tomorrow.
But actually, what I was about to say was like, he actually told me this shit. Like, I would like, we were talking shit about like buying like rare shirts and shit like that. Kind of like when Justified Arrogance was like in its like early days. Mm-hmm. And he would be like, no one should ever have to pay like exorbitant amounts of money for a fucking t-shirt.
No.
So I'm just gonna make them. And then when you buy the shirt and make that shirt your story. And he said, like, yeah, going to Buffalo Exchange, you can get somebody's Biohazard shirt from Buffalo Exchange, but that's not your Biohazard shirt. You didn't go to that show. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
It's just a faded t-shirt. You know what I mean? So he's like, fuck all that. Because he used to be with that shit. You know what I mean?
You said his collection's amazing.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But like, but yeah, like, nobody should ever have to pay that much. Like, that much for something they want.
A screen print
Jimmy
t-shirt
should have the Yeezys for real. You know what I mean?
The Yeezys is a whole different thing now, because that's modern.
They should just
I'm
make.
not ready to
but
talk
just
about
like he said, they should just make more. Bro, everybody has them. Why are they limited?
Okay, so
make them.
And this is just me thinking about it in the moment. So
put them in champs.
If I don't articulate this the best way, then whatever. But I think an exorbitant amount is stupid. But I think there is a price that should be paid for a shirt that is from the 70s, the 80s. But I think it should cap out at a reasonable price.
Yeah,
if you're paying $100 for a shirt,
fair.
That's totally fine. And that shirt does have a lot of genuine history behind it. Mm-hmm. And it was made then. It's worn in super good. The fabrics are different. And what's crazy is those shirts were constructed in a way where you can still wear it 35 years later. Where now,
that's fair.
These comfort colors and shit. So, but over 100, you're just fucking taking advantage of people because they want to have that piece of history.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. Like, if it ain't old, if it ain't got that history in it, if you just printed a new shirt and sold it for 100, I don't fuck with that, bro.
Oh, I mean, no.
It better be some shit for real.
Yeah, it's gotta be some heat.
And they gotta say it on there, Fendi. If I'm gonna do that shit, hell no, bro.
Yeah, if he's coming in town, we got to get him on this bitch.
He will 100% do it. He was like, when am I going to be on the podcast?
Yeah.
And I was like, you were already locked in.
Let's go.
Yeah, shout out
Talk
James.
about it. Anything else you want to get in before we get out of here?
C-Red, baby. You already know I got my playoff ticket. Got my playoff ticket today. I will be at the United Center, the first playoff game in 7 years.
You see how he
I
leaned
just
into
got
it like
one.
that?
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Game 1?
I mean, we don't know. We don't know yet if it's gonna be game 1 or game 3. But regardless, I'm finna be there with my shirt on, my C-Red shirt on.
April 10th, I'm going to Dallas Stars, Chicago Blackhawks. We're gonna fuck y'all up too.
DeRozan dropped a 50-piece last night.
What?
For y'all that didn't see, DeRozan dropped a 50-piece in overtime against the Clippers. Gave him some work.
Good.
Gave him some work.
Gave him some slight
You said
work.
you said that with so much passion.
6 size 5 biscuits. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get up out of here, man.
Yeah, man. Face Value Podcast, man. Episode 141.
You already know.
Happy birthday, Yvetti.
Do all that shit. Happy birthday, more life.
I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money,
What a good song.
There we go.